So, you mean to tell me that you didn't get into Boulder? Tegan said with very, very visible flames of fury in her voice. She was so mad, so angry, that if looks could kill and destroy, the whole town would have been in flames by now. Well, I stumbled as he spoke. He had never been so nervous in his entire life before this moment. The only time he was this nervous before was a year ago, when he and Tegan had their first date. But this time was very different. He didn't know what to say, and he was sure that Leah was playing the trickster card at any moment. So he had to tell her the truth, or things were going to go 6 feet under. Look, I was going to tell you, but I got a call saying that if I submitted another application, I had a chance of getting in, and I didn't want to tell you unless I knew for real. White said in a quick, yet sincere voice, as he slurred a little bit with fear, very visible in his tone. The boys inside, as he spoke these words with a very smooth and soft voice. I messed up. I messed up big time. Tegan heard these words very clearly, but was too blinded by anger and betrayal to fully care for the situation. As she let out her anger in one fell swoop. Why? I thought we made a deal to not keep secrets from each other, and this is what you do? Tegan roared in a very angry voice. Wyatt just stood there, with a face so straight that you would think his face froze for a second. His body also was completely still, as with every word Tegan said, his body became stiffer and stiffer as she continued. I thought I finally found the guy for me, and this is what you do? That's it. We are finished. Finish! Tegan said as she ran out of the room, with her hands covering her face, and started to run with tears. Wyatt froze as he felt something very familiar. Pain. Pain in the one place he felt the most pain. His heart. He felt his heart experience more pain than when their parents took him away at the game. And that was saying something. He was in so much emotional pain that he almost fell to the floor, as he felt his legs give up for a second as he walked out of Tegan's room and out their apartment as he saw Leo waiting for him. So, how does it feel to? Leo said as he was about to make a very snarky comment about the situation when Wyatt interrupted him. You won. It's what you wanted, isn't it? Wyatt said as he was about to walk away, but Alex stopped him, dead in his tracks. Not quite, my friend. I think you know that by now, Alex said in a very happy voice. Just shut the hell up. I lost the most important thing to me because of you two cocksuckers. Take Tegan for all I care. It's what you wanted, so take her. Wyatt yelled so loudly that later that day, New Jersey called to issue a noise complaint. Leo was about to say something. When he turned his head, Wyatt was gone in a flash. Should we follow him? Alex asked with a worried tone. Without his love for my love, he's nothing more than a knucklehead to me. Now for the moment I worked so hard for, Leo said as we walked to the front doors. when you noticed something from the building that you didn't notice before. Late day off? Leo said with anger in his voice. Wait a second. We were in love with the rivals? Alex asked with shock written all over her face. Guess so. I never usually go this way, and I never saw the building's entrance till now. Leo said to himself, as something crossed his mind. For reasons he couldn't explain yet, the words Wyatt said to him stuck to his brain like super glue to, well, anything. He was the reason this all happened. He was the reason why he caused this breakup. He thought about it more, and he looked back at his actions. He was so bitter and so greedy to make Tegan fall in love with him that he didn't notice the love that Wyatt and Tegan was pure and real. Just then, his eyes struck open. Something came flooding back to him. Before this moment, his memory on this event was fuzzy, but he remembered it like it was yesterday. His memory started off like a regular day, with a younger-looking Leo at his first day of high school as a senior. This was a different school, as this was before he moved to NYC. He took a seat in his first class, and this other girl who looked so hot, sat next to him. Right then and there, just like with Tegan, he fell in love. Over the year, he kept trying to ask her out, but he never had the courage to do so. Until the day before spring break that year. He knew it was now or never, so he went over to her and asked her out, to which she said no. Leo felt crushed in that moment, but then a very short, not attractive guy came along and Leo pieced it together. Those two were dating all this time. Leo worked up the courage to ask her out. Without him thinking, Leo charged at the guy, pinning him to the ground as he kept beating the shit out of him until he found a body part that would tear his reputation to the ground. That body part was none other than his neck. The rest was pretty fuzzy after that, but soon his family moved to NYC, and I'm pretty sure you know the rest. We messed up, Leo said as he walked away with Alex following him back home. What do you mean we messed up? Alex said. We need to fix this, Leo said as he and Alex walked back home.